The weight just started to fall off. When I tell you fall off, okay? Fall off. It was gone. Like the weight just started going. Good morning, good afternoon, good night, wherever in the world you are. My name is Amoiamor and welcome to my channel. Excuse me for sounding a little bit congested. I have a sinus infection. It's not the Rona. It's not the Rona. So today I am going to be sharing my weight loss journey with you, in addition to offering you some tips and tricks to kickstart your own weight loss journey. And if you're already on your weight loss journey and you feel like you've hit a plateau, you have come to the right place, I'm here to offer you some words of encouragement and let you know that you need to keep pushing, okay? Because you're gonna get there, right? We're gonna get there one day at a time, one exercise at a time, one meal prep at a time. We got this. But before we get started, I need you to go grab a pen and a paper, and I'm gonna go grab some water and we'll get into it. My weight loss journey started in 2014. I was 258 pounds, and there were several factors associated with my weight gain. There was stress, there was lack of diet, a healthy diet, lack of exercise. There was just several things going on in my life at that point, and turning to food was very comforting to me. So, you know, I was sad, I would eat. Happy, eat. Mad, eat. Like, food was a comfort for me. And I'm sure a lot of people can relate to that. You know, it's not necessarily that you feel all alone, but it's the one thing that makes you happy. And so that was my thing. Growing up, I've never been super skinny. I was never a skinny girl. And that's okay. I'm 100% okay with that. I'm all about embracing curves, okay? Because that's where it is now. People are paying for curves, okay? So if you have them, embrace them, love them. But we want to be healthy while we're doing that. Anyways, I was deemed clinically obese, and that was a problem for me. I moved to a new city, and I said, you know what, I kind of want to get healthy. Let's try it. Let's see how things go. I got involved in dance fitness, which changed my life. I enjoyed it. I did Zumba. I did other forms of dance. I did something called Pound. I did hip hop dance classes. It was so fun, and it was like an outlet for me. I was in school at the time as well. Any activities I had to do associated with school, I said, all right. I had my little dance class to look forward to, which was fun. And I managed to get down. I was losing like 10 to 15 pounds, and then over time it would come back. This was a cycle for about 2 to 3 years. I was like, I'm paying for a membership, I'm working out, and then after we work out, of course, we go eat. And we're like, oh, we just burned it off. We could eat a taco. We could eat 4 tacos. We could eat chips and salsa. Oh, we could eat some French fries. You know, oh, it's okay. We'll work it off tomorrow. Yeah, it works, but only to a certain extent, right? Like, at some point, your body's gonna be like, okay, what the heck are you doing? You're losing weight. I'm listening to you, and then you're fueling me with the wrong things. And so one day when I was getting ready to take a shower, I was completely nude, and I looked at myself in the mirror and I just started to boo-hoo cry. And I was like, I'm not happy. I don't like how I look. I don't like how I feel. I just don't want this to be my life. I was so tired of going to stores, trying on clothes, and then the number just getting bigger and bigger and bigger. It went from size 15 to size 17. Like, it was just going up, 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 up. And I said, you know what? Absolutely not. I refuse to let this be my life. And that's it. So the next day, I meal prepped. I went, and I didn't know much about meal prepping at the time, but I knew what I was supposed to be eating, and I knew what I wasn't supposed to be eating. I did the math, and all the things that I wasn't supposed to be eating, I let it be. Once I started to really crack down on my diet, I continued to do my dance fitness classes. My body was like, okay, girl, all right, okay. And it started to slim down. So I said, all right, I'm happy with this. I'm starting to feel good about myself. So I went from 258 to 186. I said, okay, I like it here, but I don't love it here. What do I need to do now? I did some research. I talked to some people, and they're like, just keep doing what you're doing. You're doing all right. But the research said you need to switch it up, because once your body gets used to doing something so many times, it's gonna stop changing, or the change is gonna take forever to come. And that's not what we wanted. That's not what I want. I was looking into other workouts. I didn't wanna run. I didn't wanna do HIIT. I did not wanna do CrossFit. I didn't wanna do any of that. All I wanted to do was dance, because that's what I was used to. That was my comfort zone. So I tried this HIIT workout and I was like, ugh, this is not for me. I was over here picking up tires. I was hitting tires. I was doing all type of craziness. And I was like, I cannot do this. Until one day I tried a different type of workout, and that workout has been what I do now. And it's consistent HIIT workout, HIIT cardio, HIIT weights. It's fast, it gets your heart rate going, and I've been doing that ever since. I was consistent for about 6 months, and I built myself up to do 2 workouts a day, 5 days a week, and the weight just started to fall off. When I tell you fall off, okay? Fall off. It was gone. Like, the weight just started going. My waistline went from like this to this to this. And then like my booty started poking out a little bit more. Like, my body was just on point. And internally, I felt so good. Like, my confidence went from like here over there. Like, you didn't see that, right? It went up. Like, I was so happy. And I got to the smallest I had ever been, which was 153. Since then, I have gained about 7 to 10 of those pounds back. So right now I'm sitting at 162. But the reason for that is because I have been doing a lot of trial and error with my diet and my workouts, and seeing what works for me, what doesn't work for me, and experimenting with different foods that are healthy but that don't necessarily go with my fitness goals. And that's okay, because weight loss is a trial and error thing. People think the hardest thing is taking the weight off. That's hard, but the hardest part is your maintenance journey. I mean, that in itself, because then you're like, okay, I lost the weight, I should be able to enjoy myself. Rightfully so, you can. But you wanna make sure you do everything in moderation, because it's so easy for you to say, okay, I got to where I wanna be, and now I wanna go back to eating pizza every day. You can't do that, because all that hard work that you just did is gonna go right down the drain. We don't want that. And that's how a lot of people get into feeling depressed, down and out, because they're like, oh, I lost all this weight, and then they end up having to start over. And kudos to all of you who start over. There's nothing to be ashamed of. You're starting over, and that's all that matters. But if we can prevent starting over and stay on a maintenance journey, your life is gonna be so much easier. Now is your time to take some notes. My advice to you would be, step 1, walk to your refrigerator, look inside of your refrigerator. Walk to your pantry, look inside of your pantry. Anywhere that food is stored in your home, go and look at the food in there. If it's anything with enriched flour, cookies, cakes, chips, all of that, donate it. If you haven't opened it, obviously, go donate it to the food bank. It's not needed. Fried chicken, fried this, fried that, throw it away. Don't keep it a little bit for a rainy day. Don't do that, okay? If it rains, chomp on some celery sticks, Miss Mamas, okay? Because our bodies think, like, in our mind, like, the mind is very powerful, and we think like, oh, I need this to just satisfy this craving. No, you don't. You want it to satisfy this craving. Drink some water. I promise you. I promise you. Canola oils, stuff like that, get rid of that. Start increasing your healthy fats. So avocado oils are good to cook with. Coconut oil is good to cook with. Olive oil is very good to cook with. That's my go-to. I love avocado oil and I love olive oil. and they taste good. There's some type of flavor to it. Step 2, download a food tracking app. I recommend Lose It or MyFitnessPal. I personally prefer MyFitnessPal just because anything that I eat with a label, I can go to the app, click if I'm gonna have it for breakfast, lunch, or dinner, or my snacks, scan it. It calculates everything for me, subtracts from how many calories I have left in the day, and then I can just go on about my day, which is super duper convenient for me. And I think it'll help you too. Step 3, buy a big jug. Fill it up with water. I personally try to drink 80 ounces of water a day just because it helps me stay full longer, and I notice myself not wanting to snack as often as I would normally if I don't drink water. You can even get it in the gallon where it says like celebrity names, or it'll say like you're almost done. So, you know, like little encouraging things that just motivate you to drink the water. Schedule an appointment with your primary care physician to determine if you have any deficiencies, because we don't want you to start a diet thinking that you're doing the right thing, and then at the end of the day you realize, oh, I'm harming myself. I should probably not do this. Like if you have an iron deficiency, you want to make sure that you're clear to start a diet, make sure that there are no red flags prohibiting you from starting that diet, okay? You want to make sure that internally we're good to go so that we can get you on your journey. Make sure that you are also eating 7 to 13 cups of fruits and vegetables a day. Like I said previously, talk to your doctor. If you're diabetic, obviously it's going to be a little bit different with your fruit intake. I know people with diabetes have other restrictions, so definitely talk to your doctor and just make sure that that is something that you're able to do, because I want you to be healthy, but I want you to also be safe and take really good care of yourself. Another tip, stop eating out. Or I don't want to say stop, because you still need to have a social life and you still need to have fun, but decrease the amount of times that you're going out. Or if you do go out, make healthier choices. So instead of ordering mashed potatoes, steak, french fries, and 3 margaritas, a salad with shrimp or chicken or salmon, you know, would do, with a side of a baked potato, something like that. You want to decrease the amount of food when you're outside that you're putting in your body, because you don't know, you're not in control of what they're using to cook the food, what oils they're using, what seasonings they're using. So you got to be mindful. Next tip, watch your sodium intake. Sodium makes the body retain water. Water weight is no fun. It's not fun, because you'll get on and you're like, oh yeah, I worked out, I ate healthy, this and that. And it's like, yeah, you definitely did. But sodium matters when it comes to losing weight. Make sure that you up your protein. You want to eat a lot of lean proteins, okay? So that means salmon, shrimp, chicken. I know a lot of people love steak. Sirloin, filet, those cuts of meats, they're leaner than like a ribeye or a T-bone. New York strip is also really good for lean protein. So make sure you incorporate a high protein diet, because the protein is what's gonna help you shed the fat, and you wanna turn that fat into muscle, and the fat that you can't turn into muscle, we need to just let it be gone, because we don't want it. We don't want that. Practice self-care. I cannot stress this enough, especially as a mental health professional. I know that mentally, if you are not checked in, you're checked out. Make sure that you're taking the time out, especially when you're on a weight loss journey, any fitness journey, whether it's to gain weight, gain muscle, whatever it is that you're trying to do, make sure that you're taking care of yourself. Whether that's positive affirmations every day, whether that's getting a massage once a week, treating yourself to a pedicure twice a month, whatever it is that you do for you, do it. Because at the end of the day, you're still human. Boom. Allow yourself a treat meal. Now, we're not gonna call it a cheat day. We're not gonna call it a treat day, because people think, oh, it's my cheat day. I can have pancakes with syrup, with Oreo crumbles on top for breakfast, and then for my snack, I can have a Big Mac from McDonald's. What does Nikki say? Let me get a number 2 with some Mac sauce on the run to hold my mask off. Okay, no, we're not doing that. Or lunch, a whole pizza with garlic breadsticks. And then for dinner, we can have fried chicken with French fries. And for dessert, chocolate cake. No, no, no. That is not how it works. You don't want to have a nice structured diet Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. The weekend comes, Saturday, Sunday, you're eating like you've never eaten before. That sets us back. Like, we're taking steps back, and that's not what we want. We want to make sure that we're making progress, we're staying consistent, making healthier choices. Allow yourself a piece of chocolate cake. That doesn't mean eat the whole chocolate cake. Allow yourself to eat a half of a cheeseburger with some fries, not the whole cheeseburger and the whole fries with the Diet Coke. Defeats the purpose. Don't do that. Make sure you're smart about it. Make sure you are being mindful. Make sure that you are ultimately taking care of yourself. You only get one body, you get one life to live. Who doesn't want to live it as long as they possibly can? You know, so if you have any questions or you feel like you need some additional guidance, please reach out to me on my Instagram, Amoiamor. Comment down below. Let me know if I can help you in any way. I'm here to support you. If you don't have the support, or if you need additional support, you just let me know. I've been there, done it. I'm still going through it. So I will definitely be sharing my continued weight loss journey with you guys. The 7 to 10 pounds that I want gone for good, and then I will start on a muscle building journey. Now, I'm not trying to look like a bodybuilder, but I am trying to lean out and get summertime fine. Okay, so I'm gonna show you guys a picture of I wanna just show you all what I look like now, because I know we click on videos and sometimes we're like, you don't look like that now. No, I want to show you guys the raw, uncut, no filter, just me. So you can see, and I can tell you what my fitness goals are in terms of parts of my body. So pardon me, I'm a little bloated right now. So this is my abdomen area. This is where I've gained most of my weight back, all right here, and in this area specifically, this bottom part right here. And then I have this roll that just doesn't seem to want to let me live my life, so that needs to go. So you can see from the side. And then I want to be able to like turn and like have no roll, no fat, no nothing. My arms right now, they're a little jiggly, which I don't like, and so that is a part of the muscle building journey that I was telling you about that I am going to be going on. I'll take you with me step by step so you can see the progress that I am going to make. The bottom part of me, it's genetics. It's not going anywhere, and I've already accepted that. So it is what it is. Thank you all so much for watching my video. If you enjoyed what you saw here, make sure you give it a thumbs up. Remember to give love, accept love, and enjoy love always.